How to have a spiritual awakening in 5 easy steps. This audiobook will focus on how to initiate a spiritual awakening for those looking to have a practical step-by-step process on their path to self-realization. The material will be broken down into 5 steps to awaken to the ultimate reality. Step 1: Inner inventory and self-awareness. The very first step is about examining how we currently feel. What is our primary frame of mind each day? Is it survival mode, feeling lost, feeling angry, or what is it that your mind always goes back to in terms of thinking most often? Get an idea of where you are currently at with honest eyes. Ask yourself what you want to achieve. What are you looking for? What is it about a spiritual awakening that attracts you to it? Is it freedom? Living to your greatest potential? Wanting to feel good? If it is all of them that you seek, you are at the right place. This process of doing inner inventory is about understanding our deepest selves, and what we truly desire, and how we are currently feeling. And what is the main thing that is bothering us? In this initial stage, we try to watch our thoughts more than we would normally. Actively create a more consistent attempt of self-awareness. We don't yet try to change anything that we are currently doing. Just monitor and watch the happenings of your mind. And see the patterns in the way you think. For example, how are you reacting to everything around you? And what your mind entertains itself with most often every day. Like everyone, we all come to conclusions from life experience and form beliefs over years that consciously and subconsciously dominate how you feel each day. Self-reflection acts as a way to get to know yourself more. We ask ourselves deeper questions, like why do I believe what I do anyway? Did I hear it from someone? Who did I originally hear it from? What made me think it is true, etc.? Are you open to trying something new for what it could potentially offer you as an experience? If not, there is no reason to pursue the next steps, as they will not be effective without being willing within oneself to do things that you have not done previously, for the purpose of getting a different outcome that you have not experienced before. Thoughts play a huge role in our life experience. Becoming aware and staying aware of thoughts is a crucial step in becoming a master of your reality. If we wish to only feel good and be free from any potential suffering, we have to be selective in what thoughts and energies we associate ourselves with. Because every pattern of thought leads to a different feeling. Every perception is opening a new path within our minds that leads to a specific place. And that place is either a place of darkness or a place of pleasantness. Spiritual awakening is going from our limited perception of our mind's reality to the ultimate reality to experience the truth of what we really are. Step 2: Setting your intention. Intention is powerful. Intention communicates to the field of consciousness what we want to bring forth into our experience. Without setting the proper intention, it will not lead to a straight path or the desired outcome. You end up taking detours that can lead to frustration and possibly giving up entirely on the conquest. So setting intention is like setting your GPS to where you want to go. But it is not as simple as just saying, I want this or I want that. Intention is an inner consistency and decision. Setting the intention to have a spiritual awakening experience requires making an inner decision to be the purest version of yourself that you can be. Anything that is not pure, you no longer entertain in your mind or your heart. It must be let go, no matter what. Becoming pure means removing all forms of resentment, judgment, anger, and anything else that someone who is truly innocent would not feel. Live as if every thought and intention you have is seen, and do not show the world any negativity. For example, someone is mean to you. What is your normal reaction? It could be feeling hurt or feeling angry, etc. But that was before. Now your intention as a spiritual devotee dominates the reaction, and your intention and primary inner choice becomes your go-to feeling in every situation. So instead of feeling hurt or angry, you change how you would normally react through the power of making a simple inner choice. Your reaction can be neutral, where you simply don't react at all. And in more advanced states, your reaction becomes compassion, which is rooted in love for the person. For if someone knew how to act better or be nicer, they would be. Your intention dominates every experience, so that your feeling is no longer influenced by the outside world. This is why intention is important. It is how we take our power back. Setting our intention strong and committing to a good intention makes it dominate our primary feeling, so we are less susceptible to worldly influence. So the spiritual intention is to be as pure as we can be in every moment. We ramp up our compassion for others so that incoming negative energy becomes transformed into positive energy when it flows through us. And we do this with consistency every chance life gives us an opportunity to show our commitment to peace, kindness, and truth. Step 3. Letting go and surrendering. Let go of wanting to try to change how people are. Do not take anything personally when dealing with people. These are the keys to making it easier to let go of feelings associated with other people. Letting go may be the hardest step for many, as it is where we are actually filtering away internal traumas, negativities, intentions, judgments, fears, desires, and false narratives that restrict our joy and happiness, etc. Anything that no longer serves our well-being on the path to spiritual awakening is let go and sacrificed for the better that awaits us. This is an internal process of letting go. It does not require any actual life changes. It is something we are doing within us as we live our lives each day. Staying in our commitment to good intentions, letting go is the process of letting go of the thoughts, feelings, and judgments associated with any form of negativity. First, we focus on letting go of negative reactions. If negative thoughts arise in moments, we practice and make it a game of how quickly we can remove those thoughts and let them go. In time, it becomes easier. As we master our reactions, we then delve deeper within and find any other forms of negativity that are needing to be let go, such as fears and shame. This is a process that we cannot do in one moment, as unconscious negative aspects of ourselves will surface when opportunities present themselves. We may feel like we have nothing left to surrender, and then life happens, and a new fear, for example, may be awakened that we are to work on. It becomes a clearing process. Life has a way of surfacing what we are to let go, so you don't need to try to force it. Just as it happens, remember your intention. We make a choice. There is no good enough reason to feel anything negative, so if I feel it, I work on letting it go, giving it to God, and having faith that everything will be okay. Take things one step at a time. Even frustration and non-patience are just more things to let go. There are many feelings that block life energy from rising. And until everything that drains you has been cleared, you won't feel as good as it is possible to. But for the ones that remain on course, life energy starts rising. It will awaken your heart, and eventually your crown chakra, and that is when your inner experience can transform dramatically, and this is the goal for all spiritual seekers. There are profound states of peace and bliss that are waiting to be experienced. But if that is the destination, then it is a journey, and the path will not always feel pleasant the entire process. These things we are letting go are rooted into us, and it can be hard to counteract our natural reactions, especially as we live in this stressful world with our responsibilities. So take your time and be patient with yourself. You are making more progress than you think every day if you follow this advice daily. Eventually, everything that doesn't serve you becomes easier to let go and surrender. But if you remain on course, the mind will start to become a peaceful place, and the rewards of your hard work will become self-evident. As the mind becomes more silent, it will create a space for the grace of God to enter. You will never lose your intelligence in this process. You can re-engage with thoughts and create your thoughts at any time for intellectual purposes. The clearing away of negativity actually makes you more creative and capable, as you are no longer burdened by previous sources of stress, anxiety, and inner suffering. Step 4. Love. A true spiritual awakening is rooted in love. Remaining in our intention of inner purity, the ultimate form of being pure is by becoming a living expression of love for ourselves and others. We become channels of God's divine love with nothing holding it back or restricting its presence. This provides us euphoria and peace. And we will come to realize we have an unlimited supply at our fingertips. The point is to get drunk on love. As the heart chakra gets opened and activated, you will feel this energy more strongly within you. We are magnets, and what we exhibit out from our beings is attracted to us. Love, gratitude, compassion, and joy are the energies that we associate with to lead us to the desired result of a true and profound spiritual awakening. Without this energy, it is not the correct and ultimate path. Love is the way. Step 5. Becoming the witness. The final step to the spiritual awakening process is to expand our awareness and what we identify as self. As love dominates and becomes the commonplace in our inner experience, we can then work on this next stage. The key is to blend with life in such a way that our awareness becomes greater and more profound than our ordinary individual experience. We expand our awareness to move beyond the limitations of the ego. Ordinarily, people believe they are experiencing life as a separate self, rather than identifying with all-inclusiveness of consciousness, observing and witnessing this phenomena of life. There is no individual I that is separate from the universe. There is only the conscious universe that we are all witnessing and experiencing in human form. You are the universe, and you are all that exists. In the sense, there is no separation from the consciousness that you are experiencing to everything else. Everything is living and running on the same life energy, which is God. This is what is meant by self-realization. A realization of what we truly are experiencing. As we advance, we become more aware and attuned to this experience of oneness. We are experiencing God in every moment. That is what is meant by the kingdom of God is within you. By understanding this realization, we can become the loving witness of all creation. We no longer have the feeling that we need to change anything in any way. You can still function successfully in the world because you simply witness the experiencer from a non-attached vantage point and can still enjoy the blessings of life. Joy is then derived from existing and having awareness of life. Our ability to experience and be a part of the miracle of life becomes the source of our unlimited joy, and we have access to that feeling at every moment. In other words, when you are getting happy from feeling alive, you can summon happiness at any time. This spiritual awakening guide combines the pathway of the heart with the pathway of the mind. Both simultaneously lead you to a state of inner peace. Thank you for listening to this audiobook today. We hope you have a great day.